I'm a little confused, guys. I just went to my stream and there's like no sound. And I don't know why there was no sound, because there definitely should be sound with that file. So I'm just going to check and make sure that we actually do have like the game sound working over here. Okay. So I am definitely getting sound from the stream. But the question is, do we have sound? Like, is the game sound working? That I cannot really hear. Yeah, good. I'm glad that I'm coming through, but what about the game sound?
Passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate.
Hello, Cody. Hello, Lego. I don't hear myself. We should have the game going on in the background, and I definitely don't hear myself. So, I'm... Kitty, please. I'm kind of stressed right now, alright? Don't have... Yes, hi. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing too. I don't know why the game is so... Well, I mean, not even quiet. I like unhearable. It's like it doesn't understand what it's supposed to be doing. It is there. Okay. Kitty! Okay, good. Awesome. So, let me turn this off. That way I don't hear... Because I'm hearing myself in reverb, too. Okay. There's the cat. The cat is really... I don't know what it is. He'll leave me alone all day, and then as soon as the stream comes on, he says, hey, I want to be all up in your face. Now, let's see. How badly should I troll you guys? Because now I'm ready to start, but here's the scene with the naked girl. Do I let the scene with the naked girl play out, or do I go ahead and, you know, skip past it? Okay, I'm going to assume it's because I turned the game sound up about as loud as I probably could. In fact, it may actually be too loud, so let me know if that happens. Definitely let me know if it's too loud. I don't want it to be. Okay, that's probably enough titillation. Xenogears. So, last time we played this, we successfully escaped the prison. In a very annoying quest, we went and we got a very... Kitty. Okay, crap. Cat! Off. Okay, so that's where we are. We stole a new weapon that Kislev had been developing, sailed off with it, massively awesome weapon, and then our allies shot it down. Because our allies are assholes. Lloyd, did your name used to be Fudging? I feel like it wasn't. I feel like you actually went, like, all out with your name before. But I may have just, like, uncensored you in my head. That is very possible. So, yeah, Faye and Ellie are out adrift, having a wonderful romantic excursion with a slight chance of starvation, which is where the title of the stream comes from. Bart is feeling super bad about having shot us down and possibly killed Faye and... Well, he doesn't actually know Ellie. Yeah, he never met Ellie, did he? So he doesn't really care about Ellie, but he feels super bad about possibly killing Faye. Satan is also on the ship, along with Sigurd, of course. What is your role on this ship? Are you really... Did you really feel the need to tell me that this planet was taller than me? I believe I can see that quite easily. Okay, he did me... I knew in this forest that she, like, buggered off before they found Bart, I think. Alright, so what am I doing right now? I know I went and I, like, pseudo-apologized to Satan, and, Rico kind of sort of beat me up. Wait a minute. Or did I have to turn the game off without saving? Ah, gotcha. Let me go see if I can apologize to them again. It may have been a case where, like, I had to turn off the game before I saved. I don't think that's the case, though. I don't believe that is what happened, but I could easily be wrong. I've had to do that in the past, where the game, like, ended in a place where I'm like, I've gotta save, but I can't save. What do I do? Lloyd, you just got that here. How are you leaving already? You must have. Should apologize to the two of them. I already did. Where'd they go? I don't think they're in here. I think I would have noticed them if they were in here. I really feel like I already apologized. Those pictures of the side were definitely not there before. But we've got a lot of, like, blank space in the game at the moment. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and fill those with something. Let me put something there. It kind of reminds me back when I was doing Persona 4, because towards the end of Persona 4 I did the same thing. I'm playing a retro game, so I'm harkening back to the retro days of my stream. That feels so kinda scuzzy. Hey, could you make them pay me more money for when I heal them? Maybe not here? What am I not doing here? Oh man, I should have totally been like, what are you talking about? They've been there forever. I'm actually a little bit worried I'll forget to turn them off one day, and I'll start like streaming a game that's actually widescreen, and then feel like an idiot. Okay, so where are these blokes? Did you not notice that I kept running? Come on, game, come on. This game is really good, but it does have a very bad habit of sort of forgetting to, like, let me know what it expects me to do. It's telling me to apologize to them, but it doesn't tell me where they are. At least it gives you a relatively enclosed area so that you don't have a lot of room to lose them in. So they can't be above deck. What do you have to tell me, man? Okay. You are correct, Cody. They're in the gear hanger. Which is where I just was. Slightly frustrating, but oh well. That guy sounds like me whenever I start talking about, like, history or something. So supposedly they're... Dude! Sir! Sir, go down. Look around for them. There's not a whole lot in here, so they should stand out. That makes sense. Which gear is his? It's not that one. That's the problem. I only use his gear actually one time, and so knowing which gear is his, I think it's that one over there. It's the one that looks like a frog. Actually, you know what? Rico kind of looks like a frog too. So I guess that makes sense. Yep, here he is. Could you please not punch me this time? You know. Hey. Man, quit the silent treatment. I came here to apologize. I can't very well do it if you're not talking to me. What's your problem? I dealt with you a while ago. I'm not the type to dwell on the past. I'm more concerned about those two gears there. Who the hell are you? I'm amazed you two know to run so well. I thought Faye and I were the only ones who could work gears that well. Really? What would make you leave? I guess this is just his way of saying that Hammer sucked. What? You really are the Battle Oh, well, ex-champ. I'm amazed that you can tell how good a gear is just by looking at it. Because you can't learn all about the world from inside a dark prison. Really interested. I was going to move on, but now I changed my mind. Let me join you, Bob. What? Wow, that changed in like a second. I guess it's alright. You complimented me once. Therefore, I'm joining up with you. Okay. Sure. Like, you want... I got off the screen, I thought it was leaving, and then it didn't leave. And Satan, in theory, would be in his gear. Or at his gear. Mr. Uzumaki. I thought this was his. Yeah, Satan's not here. I think it's a little bit funny. I picked the side ones just because I was naming the stream after the pseudo date they're having, and then the stream starts not where they are. It's not here either. Satan! Are you in the, like, building? Sir? Yes, you are. Ooh, and Anati's here too. Falcon and Ferranta gone. I miss him. I'm sorry, that guy does not look... I mean, he's not a bad guy from what I can tell, but he certainly looks like a Gestapo or something. Ah, young one. Don't talk to me. Well, about my shooting down the Goliath. Well, really... Ah, is that it? Guess I could not be helped. But jumping the gun is your bad habit. A king should always keep calm and just carefully. And Mason says the same thing. Well, you should probably listen to him. Old Mason's really smart, and you're kinda not. I don't think Bart is dumb. I just think he's impetuous. Yeah, I know. And by the way, I got something to ask you. Ah? Well, that's unusual. Well, it's about this warship we're on, which is the same type as the Yggdrasil. Years ago, my old man told me it was scrapped because peace talks to Kislev made progress. So, I knew it existed. Ha! Well, then what is bothering you? Well, the symbol on the ship. It's not a royal crest. Look at this. Yeah, that's the symbol for, like, Solaris, isn't it? Yeah, I thought you knew it. Whose crest is it? But I'm not positive. It looks like Shavat's. No, it's not. It's not Solaris. Shavat? What do you mean? The Yggdrasil may not have been made by your father. At that time, much of the potential technology was not understood, and hence it was hidden. Maybe your father might have been scared of its power, and so he sealed it away. I see. So this may not have been ours from the start. Yeah, you're staging your rebellion using someone else's technology. If so, I want to be the guys who made this amazing baby. Actually, that makes me closer to you than you suspect. Is this Satan's way of saying he's originally from Shavat? Actually, don't we know that Faye's at least mother was from Shavat, and possibly both of his parents, or at least his father? Yes, we fought Groff on the big airship, and then Bart shot it down. Huh? What'd you say? Nothing. I was just wondering if Faye and Ellie are alright. Sorry, it's my fault. Nah, I did not mean to. I'm sure they are fine. They are catching fish on an island somewhere. Well, there's no proof to back it up. I feel better now that you said that. Even though I know you're probably lying through your teeth to make me feel less worried. Awesome, now we go to Faye and Ellie. Name the stream after them, we darn well better spend some time with them. Seems like we've drifted further off. Constantly drifting. Sounds like me right now. I don't know if that's Faye or that's Ellie, so I'm just going to assume it's Faye. What do you mean? I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstance. No, that's not right. In Aveh, you helped Bart when he needed it. And in Kislev, you gave your all to defend, to save everyone. You've even shown concern for me many times. Nah, I'm just no good. Why do you say that? Well, probably deep inside, I'm not really trying to help anybody. That's a very odd thing to say. Shouldn't you know what you're trying or not trying to do? Somehow, I get the feeling that all I've done, I did because I wanted to be needed. That if I did something for them, well, then maybe I'd have a place to belong. There's a side of me that comforts itself like that. They do such a good job. I mean, obviously, a lot of games do a good job of characterization nowadays, but back at the time this was made, they do such deep characterization, at least of their main characters. I do have to say, like, some of their support characters don't really grow that much, but, this is, and plus the Chrono Trigger music in the background. I know it's the same composer, but it's just, it warms the cockles of my heart. That doesn't mean I don't want to help, but that doesn't mean I really want to help either. Might not be nothing, but it sure isn't the whole either. I think, so basically what he's struggling with right now is the idea that, can I really be trying to help people if I expect something in return? I've been drifting, led around until I met you, Ellie. Now, we're stranded out in the ocean. Sorry, I got you involved. Tried to make you a better person, and then this. It's okay. Don't worry about me. I've been thinking why I'm here. I could have just gone back, but for some reason I didn't. Probably because, well, you said it's better to do something than nothing. I think that's why I felt I had to do something. God, I hate and love moments like this. I'm hearing myself voice act it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing a terrible job or not, but this is a scene that you need to know what it says to voice act, and so I'm just constantly like, am I pausing correctly? Am I intonating right? I hate to keep interrupting it, but I just, it speaks to how good the scene is that I get so concerned with my delivery of it. It's okay not to feel whole. Even if you only feel partially complete, if you repeat that enough, eventually it'll be whole. A part. Well, it's better than zero. You're right. Please don't end the scene with, I'm sorry. I just had a flashback to a meal. If we're saved, Will you go back? I probably won't go back to my squad. Right now, I really don't want to be there. Besides, I could probably do something else. I don't have to be in the army. Cody, it's because it's the freaking... It reminds me of the peaceful theme of Chrono Trigger so much. And again, like I said, I know it's the same composer. But it just... Chrono Trigger is my favorite RPG of all time. So the fact that the music is reminiscent of it automatically helps. And B, it's such a soothing, peaceful theme. And it just... I don't want to say something as corny as it speaks to my soul, but it does. I feel like I need this. I need a button on my desk that will play this theme. So whenever I get really stressed at work, I just press it. Is that possible? What about the army? Don't think I'm looking for you? Well, it's not like anyone knows what I did. They probably already classified me as MIA. By what you did, do you mean attacking the leader of your squad? Because she totally got away at the end. We didn't kill her. Plus, all of not Groth, but Rink and all of them totally didn't die, and they left. So they have a pretty good idea what you did. Well, I hope at least you'll survive. Yeah, first priority is not starving to death, guys. I'm sure you'll find what you want to do in your life. You said something about being comforted. Yeah. Don't be too hard on yourself. Everyone wants to be needed at times. That's actually, I would say, and it's funny, because they're not talking about relationships, but that is probably the best advice you would give someone in a relationship. Relationships only work if both people, it's one of those, I always hated Jerry Maguire. I know this is a complete tangent, but I always hated Jerry Maguire because I thought that line, "You complete me," was just rubbish. I don't want to be with someone that's incomplete until I show up. I want someone who can, handle their own shit. But at the same time, I have learned over 36 years, the only relationships that work are the relationships where both people feel like the other one appreciates them and the other one needs them. As soon as you get the attitude in your relationship that, hey, I mean, it's nice having her around, but I can get by. It's going to show in the way you act and the way you treat her. And if she doesn't feel like you want her around or need her around, if she doesn't feel that constant feedback from you, now obviously that doesn't mean be needy, but it means make sure that you show your appreciation, or yeah, almost every relationship will fail. All of us want to give something inside ourselves to others to be accepted. Even me. Remember how you forced yourself to eat those emergency rations? Hey, are you okay? I told you not to eat such a gross-looking animal. Kitty. Well, it tastes horrible. That's why I had food like this bad. It was Doc's cooking. But unless we do something, we're gonna die. Well, I guess there's no other way. So I'm gonna save this a little longer. This should hold us for another day. But it's only for emergency calories, so I can't promise how good it'll taste. But it'll be better than a crepey looking animal. Huh? It's dry and crumbly. I thought so. You don't like it, do you? Never, ever, ever insult anything a woman gives you. What? It's good. It's actually great. I don't know about joyful, but it does. It's somber, but there is an edge of hope to it. It's not desperate. It's just somber. Whatever you'd share with me couldn't be that bad, could it? Actually, if they're willing to share it, it probably could be that bad. You don't share stuff that's amazing. At least I don't. You forced yourself to eat those rations earlier, didn't you? For me to survive, it would have been better not to share it. But watching you eat it, even though it tasted bad, it comforted me. I felt glad I shared it with you. It made me feel a little better. For your own sake? Yes, for my own sake. I'm selfish. But I think it's okay to be that way at first. I think it's like a required part of living to be that way at first. But little by little, you learn about your own happiness. And someday you're able to share that important part of you with someone else. Someday. What's up? Nothing. These fellows have told you the same thing long ago. Must be my imagination. Could have said it to you before because, well, we only just met, right? I'm almost positive she's got memory loss from whatever the weird drug she takes. So she's got moments of her memory that are blacked out, and we also know that Faye has moments of his memory that are blacked out. And there's also the weird coincidence that the Faye painted her picture. So definitely they talked to each other a long time ago. Ellie. Hey, Ellie, wake up. Wow. Good morning. You're up early. No time for formality. Look at that. Well, that's definitely not the Yggdrasil. That doesn't necessarily mean it's hostile either. Is that our little platform that's about to get picked up? I think it probably is. Progress. Is that the dolphin talking? I was so surprised there are people living afloat on the vast sea. On top of that, you are with 2 gears, and that's unheard of. Thanks. He helped us out a lot. You'd better thank the captain. The one who gave the order for us to pull you 2 floaters out was the captain of the Thames. The Thames? Thames, city of the sea. That's where you are now. Captain here's a bit of a strange old chap. You'll see when you meet him. That's not to say he's a battle bladder. What about our gears? Don't worry. Don't worry about it. We put them in the inside of the Thames through the supply dock. See what I got inside, so it'll take some time to fix them. You're repairing them for us? Pretty strange for us to be so nice. I bet that's what you're thinking. But really, we had no choice, because it's the captain's orders. Well, I had to go now. I'm a busy guy, you know. Come to the bridge after you've looked around the ship for a while. I'm sure the captain would not want to meet you. Well, I imagine so. Usually you don't let strange... I'm surprised he's even letting us tour this ship without meeting us. I definitely would not do that. And what is up with the dolphin people? Faye, what's wrong? I feel like I've seen that guy somewhere before. Never mind. What? I am a man of the sea. Hey, Blondie. It has... It's so hot. I don't know why I said Blondie the pink-haired person, but I did. It's so hot. I'm seeing a lot of men on this boat. Ellie, be careful. Queenie's so strong. Are you Queenie? Wow, you suck. Just come back and got a little better. Better practice somewhere other than Thames. What? You don't know what I'm talking about? I know you know what I'm talking about. Who is Queenie? I'm assuming it must be this person. Hey, if you need something from my store, go talk to my stupid son. Well, you're the worst salesman ever. I got 10 of those. That should probably be good. Just restock my supplies. Get me out of here. Okay, apparently I just straight up actually left. I did not plan on doing that. Whoa. Well, that's weird. Kind of cool, though. I mean, they did say it was a city, so I don't know why I'm surprised that you can run around, but no, this is the first... I guess it's not the first time I've had an open map like that, but still. I don't know that I'm finished with the armor ground, though. I think Bud's a weird wimp. He's scared of heights. Ah, I'm on top of you. Huh. Rare find from the sea's butt. The martial rod. All of that had red numbers, which tells me that it's weaker than what I've got. It's weaker than what I got. I said, remember that. I guess I should save. You know, why not? Hey, Shane. Not too much. We have successfully been rescued, and we are not going to starve to death. So the stream title lies. There will be no starvation in this stream. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't see any evidence of immediate starvation in this stream. I did when it started. Okay, I didn't see an elevator, but I will try and remember that. You mean this? Screw the elevator! Ah, feel sick. Please don't spin it. It's a screw elevator. You should probably get off because I'm gonna use it if I can figure out how. There we go. So I'm on the deck right now. Well, let's start with the dog. Why didn't we talk to him just to find out that he didn't want to spin it? I'm sure I would have figured that out. Whoops. I feel like running on this may not be my best idea. But you know what? I'm doing it anyway. Game? I guess we are docked with nothing, and so this does nothing. That makes some degree of sense. Have you ever played Xenogears, Shane? I mean, I can't say too much. I definitely haven't. Whoa, a customer? What are those? Can I increase this at all? V18 2000 is what I already have. Well, 6100 is what I already have. XMS 25 is what I already have. So that probably means... Yeah, those are roughly equivalent. This just has Eth armor and the other one doesn't. Yeah, okay. I am going to assume that this has the exact same parts that I've already installed. Come again. Talk to me, man. This is the supply entrance. This is where all the treasure, armor, and other materials are brought from the sea. Absolutely, Lance. The streams were canceled on Wednesday and Thursday because I had an audit I was doing. And the audit is, kind of terrible. It was terrifying. It was not good. You know, a while ago I found a treasure that's this big. What are you I found one that's this big. Yeah, well, I found one that's bigger. I'm not running. It's bigger. They say that girl's crazy about treasure. Someday I'll become a world-renowned treasure hunter and give her all my treasure. That does not sound like a good idea, sir. This supply entrance has 4 treasure boxes. They're in plain view, but can you get them all? I don't know that I care enough to get them all. Since seeing Alice? I mean, there's that one. I got a D circuit. This background music is kind of interesting. I don't know that I certainly don't like it as much as the Chrono Trigger music from before, but I just noticed a little oh, gotcha. This new job, the Ethos, sent me on his first one. Sent me on this new job, the Ethos. Sent me on is my first big job. Wow, that is really, really, really awkward grammar. This new job, the Ethos, sent me on is my first big job. So Ethos is a person, and they sent them on a job. Okay. Weird. I'm a little worried about whether I'll be able to do it or not. They want me to go down deep and get something unimaginably big. Something awesome's down there. I have not played Jak and Daxter, unfortunately. I mostly specialize in RPGs, but I'm trying to branch out, but it's tough. It's like, oh, I want to play things that are RPGs, and then I'm like, but I want to play Mass Effect. So it's just like, I never catch up on RPGs, even though I love everything. Is a YouTube channel like mine would be if I was smart enough to actually name my channel after I had something I was doing, instead of before. How in the world do you get up there? Sure, those are your problems. Well, until recently, I've always wanted to be a seaman and navigate the Thames. That was my big plan. But looking at all that treasure and stuff being moved around, well, it made me want to become a master crane operator so I could control that machine with my will. What do you think I should do? Crane master. Yeah, you're right. Crane master. I've played the first Mass Effect, and I'm starting the second Mass Effect, probably on Wednesday. He's done a lot of Tales games, huh? But has he done all of the Tales games? Because that's my goal. Okay, so... how precisely... what? I thought I fell into that thing. I will never do 100% on Tails. I like blind running too much, and there's too many blind games out there. I'm starting to think that that plank does not extend to where I think it extends to. It does not. I love how, like, using a dude as a launch pad. Damn it! Janet. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'll play Tales of Symphonia Dawn of a New World once. And then once I beat it, I've beaten it. Okay, I'm kind of done now. I can get that one pretty easily. Ooh, a new weapon for Bart. And I'm trapped. Well, this is a dilly of a pickle. Whoa, customer? Come again. You can give me on Dawn of the New World? Well, I'm playing it right now, so don't really give me anything. That would be terrible. God, jump, you fool! If they're gameplay-related attempts, go ahead, but no story-related stuff, obviously. What the? This is terrible. Okay, walk across the scary knife that looks like it's going to cut you open. Three okay? Alright. Well, I got 3 of them. I think that's pretty good. Don't blow people up, kiddo. I didn't even see the 4th one. And I kind of don't care. I feel like I have done my part. I have solved the mysteries that I see. It must be terrible to be like a support character in an RPG and you like half the game you just spend following around the main character. Without a will of your own. I didn't. I didn't even notice that. Your trap failed on me, sir. Really? That's what she uses? I mean, granted, I hadn't looked, but I kind of thought she had a gun. Obviously not. A rod is such a girl weapon for RPGs. Come on, Xenogears, you can do better. Wait, Shane, you played Dawn of a New World and you didn't play the first Tales of Symphonia? Oh my god, sir. Tales of Symphonia is mucho del betro. Actually, I guess it's not fair to say that. I haven't beaten Dawn of a New World, so I shouldn't say it's better, but I will say it's certainly better than what I've played so far. Currently, Dawn of a New World is rated as my second favorite Tales game. Okay, I would like to leave, please. Excuse me, sirs. How I GTFO? Oh, well, then why are you asking me how good it is if you already played it? You are confusing, sir. Is that also the supply? Yeah, it's also the supply entrance. So we've mostly gone everywhere, and now we just have to go up the elevator. So we just got to the deck. Sick bay. This guy needs to be in the sick bay. This guy does not take proper care of himself. What, are you injured? No, not really. No, Tales of Symphonia is my second favorite. I just said I wasn't sick. I'm definitely not a drunkard or a bully. Now, this guy seems to be a drunkard. And I don't seem to be able to talk to him. The wind is calling my name. Are you Magus? The black wind howls. Okay, I can't talk to that guy. That guy's dead. Doc, your drunk guy is dead. Like I said, I can't really fairly rate Dawn of a New Guy. Or Dawn of the New World. Because I haven't beaten it yet. I'm actually planning, towards the end of the month, on releasing a compilation video that really breaks down the ordering of the Tales games and, you know, which one's my favorite, which is my second, all that stuff. Man, it's stupid. They're so happy with that crap. I've never been on dry land since I was born. Think about it. You have dirt on your feet. How can you do that? No, I'm not trying to drink. There's nothing better than a drink after work. Yep, I just made it to Thames. I've never seen you working around here. Well, don't worry about the details too much. I am the master. The best master. Thames's master. Really? Everyone's told me it's shorter than all the other ones. Kids these days are such wimpy drinkers. Well, kids shouldn't be drinking, sir. Hey, listen to me. Unfortunately. Hey, do something about this old drunk. I'm not drunk. Wow, the characterization seems very thick on this one. Thick as thieves. Ah, oh damn it. No! man, I got a good cure for drinking too much. Is my reward for getting up here? Oh, got it, Symphonia. Yeah, Symphonia. I mean, it's about as long as the other Tales game, so I wasn't intimidated, but yeah. Huh? Isn't this a beer hall? I remember seeing a high tower a long time ago. It was called Babel Tower. People have warned me about Babel Tower. Even I can't see the top of it. My eyes are good. They say the Reapers... The Reapers? There's Reapers in this game? Called wells come from there. I wonder if well has anything to do with the, phase mech. It's not the Welkin, but it's the well something. I just saw his eyes as he walks. They kind of go. Rrr. You can talk to the other areas about the things through that intercom. I bet that's the captain. Let me introduce myself. I'm Hans, the ship's first. Weltel, thank you. Isn't the dolphin on the Drossel also Hans? Are like just all dolphins called Hans? I've held the seat for 30 years. I'm now losing to some young upstart. You're the two winos who floated in with the gears. I don't really like wandering around. Well, don't take it so badly. For us, anything we pull out of the sea is treasure. And you're a really big, important treasure. You were really careful. James. Thank you for helping. What a pretty lady. Oh, don't make that face. I won't bite. I'll turn your gears to you squeaky clean. Why are you being so kind? Well, that's because... I am! You're a, like, walrus, sir. A man of the sea. You're probably starved. I'll get you some food. Hans! I'll welcome the guests. You take care of the rest. Yes, sir. No, don't overdo it. Of course I know that. How can you be so calm? I wish I had multiple cameras. That's one thing I need. I need to be able to do the Stephen Colbert thing where I'm just like, looking at it, and then I take my glasses off and I'm like, but you can't do it with one camera. You need multiple cameras. They don't look like such bad people. Bum 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 bum. So I got going to the bridge, even though I kind of think I was just at the bridge. Weird. Okay, yeah, this is totally where I was a second ago. Why did they have a... Oh, okay, so that comes in from the elevator, and this just goes straight out to the last place. Interesting. I kind of like that. So I wonder where they put me. He said he'd get things ready, but he didn't say where he was going. If this guy feels sick, why is he sitting on the spinny elevator? This guy is not the smartest tulip in the fleet. So where are you, Captain Man? Captain Man! That's a walrus. Do you mean in terms of personality or in terms of story? Actually, you know what? Either way, it's Satan. Satan is my favorite character, followed closely by Ellie and then Bart. The only character that I'm not really sold on is, I'm not 100% sold on Rico. I don't know, these are cheapo Walmart glasses. They're only magnification lenses. Because my job is I look at documents all day, and my god, do my eyes get freaking tired by the end of the day. That's why when I had my audit recently, it took all... I mean, I worked like 14 hours a day last Saturday, last Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So, because of the audit. It'd be kind of funny if you did that enough, eventually he'd get good at it because you gave him more practice. Where is the damn captain? But yeah, the reason I think Satan is my favorite is because... damn it! You know, Satan is like... He's very connected... Oh, he's in the beer hall. Thank you, James. Because I was totally just looking for him. How did I miss him, then? I totally went through the beer hall. But it would take me forever to get back to him. But, what am I trying to say? The reason I think I like... Bart is my, of the three ones with characters, the one I empathize with the least. Probably for another 2.5 hours, Cody. I empathize the least with Bart, and I think it's because his story just feels incomplete. You know, he started off and he is the, you know, prince. He's trying to get his kingdom back. And there's some compassion there. There's some empathy there. I like him as a character. But there doesn't seem to be as much depth. He's a little bit immature and he's trying to grow up. And that's basically it. Versus both Ellie and Satan have a lot deeper characterization, you know? Ellie has these massive, like, holes in her memory, and she really wants to be a good person, but she doesn't necessarily have the strength to do it by herself. And so, she like, represses her better emotions, she represses her better feelings, her better thoughts, and when she gets called out on it, she has a crisis of conscience. I really like the way they handled Ellie's growth and her character, and it really sells me on her. And then Satan had basically the exact same story, except he didn't need someone to call him out on it necessarily. He just straight up quit. And so he's part of this great advanced empire, but he couldn't stand them. The Satan gets a slight nod above Ellie because he solved his own problem. He didn't wait in order to be drug out of it by plot. Good night, Lego. Thank you for stopping by. And Satan has an awesome accent. We can't forget that. That something makes a character right there. I don't know, I haven't seen Satan do all that much bastardly stuff so far. Oh my god, Cody, there's no possible way I can answer that. Holy shiznit. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to get up there. I totally went up there a different way. That also very much requires me to... Whoops. If that, let's see, which characters jump out at me as characters I really, really, really liked? Because that's probably the only good way to answer that. And some of these may not be top 5, but I really, really, really liked, Pascal from Tales of Graces. Pascal was possibly the best thing in that game. I mean, not to say that, you know, Tales of Graces is a bad game. I'll teach you then. You thought I'd battle right off? Get real. Only the fast will at this game. It's a card game for men of the sea. I'll explain the rules to you. First, I deal and your opponent 26 cards each. Then I'll place 4 cards in front of each player as your current hands. King, Ace, 3, 4. And then, there's another card on the left-hand side looking from your viewpoint. Up to here, I do automatically for you, but from then on the game starts. You must take your first 4 cards, the remaining 21 cards, and place them all on top of your 2 center cards faster than your opponent can. There are certain rules for placing the cards. This card on top of another card if it's numerically in order, like 1 number higher. In this case, where there's a 3, you can play a 4. Or 1 number lower. In this case, where there's a 4, you can play a 3. Okay, the numbers aren't in order. I mean, here's the thing. Graces is certainly on the lower end of Tales games that I've played, but I'm very reluctant to use the term bad for any game. I wouldn't even call Dawn of the New World a bad game so far. But yeah. The so Graces had a much more simplistic plot and was easier to predict. I'll teach you how to control the cards. First, move a card from your deck to an empty position in the hand of 4 cards. And let's see, obviously Nagito has to go in there for reasons I can't say because Lance has not played Danganronpa 2, but Nagito's amazing. Byakuya is amazing, so they would definitely be 2 of the top characters. I also really, 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 really liked, I actually really like Sheik from Legend of Zelda. I don't know they'd make top 5 because I think it's just more of a, I like the character, but I don't have it. There's not a lot to substantiate it. But that's not who I was trying to think of. Then you use either the... Oh, you beat in DR2. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, the Graces had fantastic characters. Okay. Well, this seems like an interesting minigame. I will play it. Indeed, I will. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I have to... I keep forgetting I have to manually redo that. I don't seem to have anything I can... Wait. Okay, so I need... Yeah, there we go. God dang it! Lance, I very much disagree. It is not over yet. I would actually say probably my favorite, or no, I don't know about favorite, but most entertaining characters in all of the Tales series is in Tales of Graces. Oh, I'm competition, sir. I won't regret it. It is on like Donkey Kong. God dang. Sir? God, stop that! Stop doing that! How does he... I swear, I should be better. I want to beat this game at least once. Oh. But I'm going to give it one more try, and if I don't beat it, I'm just going to say that I'm bad. But that's not winning, Cody. That's just spamming. That is apparently what the computer's doing. Jeez, Jacks for days. Forget it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this minigame is not a thing that I am going to be good at. Numbers are too hard. Oh my god. Numbers suck. No, I'm not. Oh, there he is. Didn't see you earlier, my good friend. Took you a while. Things aren't ready yet. Hey, hurry it up. Don't make our guests wait. Sorry, there's no place to sit around here. But in the view just splendid from here, this beer hall is famed as pride. You probably think it's a wee bit peculiar having a beer hall right next to the bridge. It's fine by me. If you take the time in life to enjoy a drink, you'll be swallowed by the waves of anxiety. We don't have that problem. Thanks to this beer hall, everyone here is too sloshed to worry. Ha Are you always wandering the seas like this? Well, normally, there is that crane that fished you out. We use that or the gears to pull up treasure from the sea. We're salvagers. For some reason, I wanted to be like sea vultures. When I first saw it, I just glanced at it and thought it said sea vultures. Reason, however, there have been almost no treasure. Just little things. We tried this big job, well, that's all we've had. Big job? Ah, the job for the Ethos. Ethos is planning a really big salvage next. I don't know the details, but they'll be searching for some buried treasure. Why is the Ethos involved? Who knows? But we're depending on the Ethos to buy our stuff. So it wouldn't look good if we turned the job down, now would it? Haha! Well, dinner's finally ready. Let's eat. Now, will this be better or worse food than I got when I was a prisoner? That is the question. Hey, it's Ray. We've got sonar. That's not it. The time. It matches with the Aveh pirate ships. Yggdrasil. Actually, Lance, I can answer that question because extra credits to the episode on this recently. Almost every RPG is going to have a mini game that takes place in the world in order to give people that want to spend more time with the world extra things to do. That's actually one of the reasons Witcher 3's card game was so well made and so well received. Because people who didn't give a crap about it didn't have to invest time in it. But it really added an extra element for people that were interested. Now, the problem is, especially older RPGs, the minigames suck. Because they had such limited ability, you know? Like, the Triple Triad from Final Fantasy VIII was a great minigame. I put so many hours into that game. Because it actually had an element of skill to it. It also had an element that you had overpowered cards, you could beat anyone, but it had an element of skill to it. This is just running around pressing buttons, this game. It's stupid. Yggdrasil. Wasn't she sunk in another battle? There's no record of it sinking. We're too busy finding that red gear to try and confirm it. Then, there's a chance it did not sink. I believe the data shows the Yggdrasil was the carrier for that gear. One moment. Yes, that is correct. Excellent. Give me the controls. What are you planning on doing? Sink it, of course. She'll never trouble the commander again. Dang it. It's gonna suck if I have to fight in the Yggdrasil without Faye, because Faye is totally my, back line. Wait. Commander's orders were to investigate the disappearance of that flying battleship. We can't deviate from our mission. Besides, we're low on fuel and we need to refuel. We have enough. I'll take her down. Once you start, there's no stopping you, is there? Hope you know that fighting in water is totally different than fighting on land. Of course. Sorry, Calvina. Hi, kitty. You shouldn't come around when I'm streaming if you don't want to be on the internet famous. Alright, see you later, Lance. I know you haven't eaten for a while, but how can you eat so much? Ha ha ha! This is great, this is great. I like how you eat. You aren't drifting around for nothing. Men have courage and have appetite. Oh, god dang it. Thank you for mentioning that. This happens periodically. I don't know what causes it. It's easy to fix. But yeah, it's like... And unless I look over at the preview screen, I won't even notice. Yeah. Did we just shake? Here's imagining it. Old Blubber over here was moving a lot. I don't think I'm imagining it. Captain, your first mate's calling you. Got it. I'm on the way. His voice changed over time. Looks like something's up. Sorry, I have to return to the bridge. But please, enjoy yourselves. Ellie, is that a water spout? It's too... I can't see it very well, but it looks like a battle. Let's go to the bridge too. Okay. For a second I thought that, Dominia had gotten, like, confused and was attacking this thing, because she's terrible. But yeah, obviously it should be working fine now. I shouldn't need to say that, but the preview screen is definitely showing it as correct. Like I got started a fight next to the Thames. It gets my blood boiling. Hey, Hans, I haven't fired the big gun in a long time. How about we take a shot or two? Are you kidding? Why get the Thames involved in a fight between sides who are neither enemies nor allies? The big gun is nothing but a used piece of junk you tacked onto the Thames in a drunken stupor. Haha, you just don't understand the code of the men of the sea. What are you doing? It seems like a submarine is under attack. Submarine? Hey, that's... Oh, this is what... Hey, that's... That ship! What? What's wrong? That's the Yggdrasil. Isn't that Bart's ship? Yeah, he's still alive, alright. We can't just sit here, let's go. Go where? To help, what else? Without a gear? Hold your horses. Are our gears ready? Doc, this is the bridge. How are our guest gears? The repairs will be done shortly. 2 minutes. Finish in 2 minutes. Then take them out through the supply entrance to the deck. Yes, sir. Their gears are being moved to the deck. Go get them. If you need, you can buy equipment at the supply entrance shop. Battle between all the Tales protagonists. Well, I would say Soray cannot armatize, because that would be cheating. That's actually the power of 2 people. So... I would probably say... I would probably say Luke, for the simple they're all roughly equally powered, but Luke was much more about moving around the battlefield and avoiding attacks, and he didn't have a limit on how much he could do that. Both Saray and Asbel would eventually run out of, like, the dash points, and they wouldn't be able to move as effectively. And so whoever they were fighting could actually capitalize at that point. Whereas Luke, I think, would have the best avoidance of any of them. What if we get bombed when we're caught up in the middle of a fight? But quiet! Our guests are fighting to save their friends. Don't get in the way. If we don't help, it'll tarnish the Men of the Sea's good name. But the Thames itself will not join in any fights. Thanks, that's more than enough. I wonder which of the, to someone who doesn't know what's going on, which of the gears seems more impressive? Because I know hers is like super high in class, but then the freaking Weltel, or the Veltel, is the world-ending gear. But I don't know how obvious that is to people who don't really understand. Alright, let's go. Wait. Oh, come on, Satan. This is where I thought we were being saved. Now we're going to be turned into Swiss cheese. We're not particularly liked here, are we? Ellie, you're alright. Somehow. There's no time to cheer for reunions. Yeah, where's Bart? He's fighting below. He said he was going to hold them back until the depth charges were ready. But he left without the proper header preps. We are busy trying to ready the depth charges. The gears should be able to handle underwater warfare to some extent. Go help them out. Got it, Ellie. Let's go. Wow, that was a very... I feel like that scene could have been a little bit more. I mean, I understand the hurry, but I would rather have saved them to just sort of show up and they're like, hi. I can barely maneuver and you're moving all over the place. Looks like you're having a bit of a tough fight there, Bart. Faye? You're alive? Hey, that's my line. Here's the moment of truth. What about that gear? Elio, what are you doing here? Why are you here? What? We Gebler need a special reason to sink an enemy. We Gebler need a special reason to sink an enemy ship. It's our divine duty to rule these crass land-dwelling lambs. But how are they different from the shepherds? The Abel. To me, lambs and Abel are the same. The only definite difference is personal ability. The ignorant must be led by the wise. That's our job. Look what you've gained as an element, Ellie. Why do you even question? Your superiority is obvious. This is... I like that they have it like this. So... the wise harming the weak is a sign of ability? I didn't want that. Ellie, you alright? That you're the one. So that's how it is. How amusing, El Haim. All this for a man? I guess that story is true after all. You were born of those lowly lambs. Don't say another word. Go ahead. Show me your true power. I don't think she needs to. If you Kepler are wise, then I'd rather be a fool. Let's do it. Come on, Elhaim. Show me your true self. $400 damage. What is this? Lower their accuracy. Welcome back, Cody. We are fighting Dominia. Repa! 900 damage. Man, Faye is overpowered to hell. I'm not complaining. I still think the little hearts when she hits are freaking stupid. 77 damage? You call that an attack? Young Buster, that charge will be dropped. Please stand back. Wait, that looks like it's flying. It should not be flying. Did I already win? No, okay. Like, it'd be awfully early to have already won. Yeah, that was nothing. Come on, come on. Enough, Dominia, retreat. So close. But don't think I'll be leaving empty-handed now. Ellie's about to turn, like, bust shit up mode. What? Okay. The hell is going on? Did it... It's abducting her. We just got Ellie back. Ellie better not actually be gone. She better just rip that thing into two. Seriously, that was the fight? Are you kidding? Where's Ellie? The enemy took her. I doubt that. What do you mean? Stop it. Faye! This is no time to be bickering. For now, we must find a place to finish repairing the Yggdrasil. Don't worry, the ship that saved us is nearby. They call it the Thames. It's about the size of a small city. The captain can help us. That's... the Thames? trying to remember. Now, going back to Cody's question, what was Asbel's like level 2 mystic art, or whatever it was? Because I remember in like the base game they could do a mystic art, but then their mystic they had like a special ability as well. Whenever you got to the future arc, what was Asbel's? Because I know like Sharia could actually, she basically could stop time with hers. Sorry about what I said earlier. That's alright. I was at fault too. I haven't seen you in such a long time. We shouldn't be fighting. Yggdrasil was constructed so quickly, they had no time to reach its depth charges. Also, my fault I didn't have depth charge because I prioritized the BART missiles over everything else. BART missiles? Oh, well, they're not that great anyway. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay. I always knew that you'd be alive. Of course, I'm Bart the Immortal. What are you trying to say? This time I got reamed by a red gear monster. Red gear? Yeah, he beat me and left us sink in the sand. This next part sounds wild. Well, yeah, I was just trying to think if it was something like Sharia's that was like super powerful, it might actually change my answer on who would win the battle royale. But if it's just like dealt damage to people nearby, it probably wouldn't make that big a difference. We sang in a huge cave and under sand, and then a sand cruiser just like the Yggdrasil was there. Replaced the usable parts of the bridge and remodeled it. Frankly, I do not believe it myself. It looks the same, but it can float. Most likely it's the Yggdrasil's prototype. People lived there long ago, and they had made many weapons. And that's how we got them. But already showed me those weapons. They're most likely from Shavat. Shavat? You mean the Ariel? More importantly, we could go say ahoy to the captain. Ahoy hoy! Well, I love how Bart, like, teleports behind. I don't understand caution. Caution to the wind. Oh, I don't even have an option. It's like, no, we're going to the captain right now. I didn't want to get her involved. I still think she fucked shit up. You mean Margie? Sorry, I know I promised if anything happened I'd protect Margie and the people of Nisan. You're worried about that? It's okay, you've had it pretty tough too. I made it okay. That's my job. When Yggdrasil's fixed, I'm going straight ahead. Of course, I know Nisan's in danger. But since everything's messed up there, I thought now'd be a good time to sneak in. I didn't plan on taking her along, and as long as I knew she was safe there. But I certainly doubt Chicano will just stand by and do nothing. And that's what the people from her sect said too. Still risky, so they said they want me to stay close to her and protect her. And you're okay with that? Yeah. I do have to say, one of the things that Xenogears does better than almost any other game I've played, possibly any other game I've played, but it's definitely in the top, they give all the different characters their own objectives, and the plot will follow Faye as he moves between the different people doing their own thing. So it's like, you know, we lost Bart for a while because Bart wasn't important to the plot. You know, we lost Satan for a while, but then Satan came after Faye because Faye's important to Satan, and left Bart to his own devices. So it's really, it makes the world feel a lot better. I see you brought along another stubborn young lad. I'm Bart. Thanks for letting my ship dock here. Yeah, that's great. You coming to ask about the ship? My submarine, Yggdrasil, was damaged by an enemy attack. Be out of operation for a little while. But you're terrible. You went on without me. Margie, just when I'm starting to sound like a captain. I get away from Nisan, but then I'm stuck on the Yggdrasil. I'm sick of it. Cat. Oh, hi, I'm Marguerite. Oh man, look. We're a man-to-man talk here. Margie, why don't you go back to the Yggdrasil? You're terrible! Starting to sound like Sig. What? Me? Like, look, I mean, I know the eye patches are similar, but we're not the same person. Come on. You're always so thoughtless, Bart. Faye and the others were floating around because you fired on that craft impulsively. Whoa, you're not supposed to. But you didn't. It is true, Faye. It couldn't be helped. How could I have known you were? So disgusting. I don't have anything to say. Don't get so mad. I should have brought you out of Nissan. I hurt you, big jerk. Yeah, great. It's great to be young. Hey, kiddo. Supposed to be some kind of pirate? Oh, yeah? A man of the sea. I was a man of the desert, but... You'll be back, Cody. I will look for you. Alright, even better. Yes, a man of the sea. But, right? I'll show you our famous beer hall. That is a hall where we drink beer, not a beer that we hauled somewhere. My lady, may I borrow this fella? Huh. What a weird guy. Faye, are you mad about Bart? No, that's not it. About Ellie, then? Yeah. I'll be okay. If you're so worried, why don't you go rescue her? Just like Bart helped me out. Well, that would kind of require finding her first, wouldn't it? I think it would. Wow. I guess Ellie didn't just fuck everything up like I thought she would. Cease your naive utterances. I've said nothing wrong. I have no intention of discussing this matter further with you. Your treacherous actions are already apparent. I will beat you down right here. Stop it at once. For a split second, I thought that was supposed to be the, like, light blue-haired girl that was the navigator, and I was like, wow, I did not realize that was Miang. And yeah, it wasn't Miang. That's a completely different portrait. Are you okay? Miang, what are you? She's a traitor! Such acts will not be allowed on a ship under Ramses's command, no matter the reason. I have examined the records of the battle between the Hainsho and the Virage. If I can tell, it was you who attacked first, wasn't it? She had no choice but to defend herself after you took it upon yourself to attack without permission. Above all, you were meant to undertake Kelvina's command. Were you obeying Kelvina's orders? You are not to prosecute any soldier for treason without proper authority, even if you are both elements. Further, isn't your attitude towards a lieutenant nothing more than your own personal prejudice? Or am I mistaken? What? I would never! Thus far, we still cannot determine whether or not she is guilty of treason. To investigate the truth of this matter further, and place the lieutenant under my supervision. Is that clear? By what authority? By that authority. Did she just, like, mind wipe her? Because it very much seems like Miang has powers of the subconscious. She knows when people are scrying and stuff like that. What was that? Those eyes. I forget what movie this was, but it kind of reminds me of... There was, I forget what they were trying to get. There was something or other that a group of pseudo-terrorists, but not... I mean, they were basically a group of terrorists that had gotten, like, infiltrated the army. And so there were some helicopters that flew out to this site in order to just basically hijack something. And the, like, National Guard, like, sent out a chopper to intercept them. And they were like, this is restricted airspace, blah, 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 blah. You know, please transmit authorization codes to transport this. And the terrorists just sort of, like, turned their helicopter slightly and shot a missile across. And then the, like... Because they were just in, like, a normal helicopter, you know? They were like, authorization received, have a nice day, and turned around and just hightailed it out of there. That's kind of like what that scene reminded me of. Where it was just like, oh, I don't know what just happened, but okay, fair enough. I see. So that's what's going on. Since I have other matters to attend to, would you mind staying here for a while? Not at all. You don't have to worry about a thing. Leave the rest to me. What you need to do is recover from your fatigue. Yeah, she's, like, suggesting things. Crystalline, blue, like the surface of a lake. A very, very deep lake that holds many secrets. Excuse me? Your eyes. They're beautiful. What? That is a rather out there comment to just make out of the blue. Here's the engagement report reading the high show and the enemy gear. This is the... I'm sure of it. It's currently at Thames, if not somewhere in the ocean nearby. Change course. Head for the Thames. Wait. Their mothership, Yggdrasil, seems to be able to submerge. If they submerge, they'll have the upper hand on the high show. Any attack we might make would just be wasted, since they could simply dive. If we eliminate that function first, it's still not too late. I've already made the proper arrangements. Arrangements? Yes, sir. Alright. We'll try it your way. Thank you, Commander. I get the distinct impression that Miang is really the one in charge. I'm sure she's not technically in charge, but she seems very, very free with implanting suggestions in people's minds, if not outright, like, mind-wiping them and replacing their thoughts with her own. I don't know if that would work on Ramses, but... By the way, what happened between you and Dominia? She was livid. Oh, I'm sorry. Had to do with that Yggdrasil incident earlier. Those girls work hard, especially for you. It's my job to be hated. Faye, young master hasn't come back yet. What is he up to? Would it be too much to ask for you to go and call him for me? No problem. He's probably whining and dining with the captain of the Thames. Oh, it is Hans and Franz, holy crap! Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were there. We have some hot sounds I've recorded. I listened to 3 of them, dude. Gotta be reasonable here. Bum 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 bum. I do have to say, this game is... Where does this game fall on the Metal Gear timeline? Did Metal Gear Solid predate this or not? Because it seems like one of the most story-heavy games I've ever played, but it is entirely possible that Metal Gear beats it, because I haven't played Metal Gear, and I know that those are incredibly story-intensive. To the beer hall. They came out, one after another. Slam, bam, crash. That's how it happened. Hey, but Cigar was asking about you. Yeah, ha ha! Of course. If you're not strong, you can't be a man of the sea. Yeah, check this arm out. Proof of the men. And Bart turns with him. Of the sea. He may have turned every time. Yeah, ha ha! Captain, your first mate's calling you. Ah, he's interrupting a man of the sea story. That Hans, he's such an unrefined chap. What does he want now? Lady seems to have returned. Oh, you mean Ellie? Fool, why didn't you tell me earlier? Well... I don't think it's Ellie. She's seen to the gear. She will be along any time now. You mean she was able to escape? Well, it's good for you, right, Faye? Well, that was a little bit too close to Satan. Oh, yeah. Elliot, are you okay? I'm pretty sure she got, like, mind wiped and, like, the suggestion to disable the diving function got implanted into her head. Yeah. What's that submarine? Well, no, but as far as I know, the original Metal Gear games were not as story-intensive as Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid, as far as I know, is where story really took over. But I may be wrong, I haven't played any of them. But I never heard of the Metal Gear series being super, super, super cinematic and story-focused until Solid came out. And so that's what I'm basing that on. So when did Metal Gear Solid come out? Oh, you mean the Yggdrasil? It took a bad bashing, so now it's here in the Thames for repairs. I see. Can I rest for a while? I'm exhausted. Well, that's a good idea. Faye, it's my ship. Yeah, it's actually not your ship, it's his ship. Oi, oi! She said she's tired, let her rest. Well, I'm going. I don't like this. But, you're still... It's not like that. She won't backstab us. I was raised around thugs and charlatans. I can tell just by looking at her eyes. Well, then you accept her. That's why I can't. She may be okay with it. Okay. Then it may be that this is the first truly story, like, plot-intensive game. I mean, it depends on what you mean by plot-intensive, but I would say at least 50% of this game is just plot. Can she do that? Get rid of her family? She's got to decide. Ellie's probably worried about that. We can't involve people who have attachments. Well, do whatever you want. Everything's okay. Let it get back unharmed. So theoretically, she should be in the medical bay. But she's not. Well, where the hell is she sleeping? I guess she went down to the Yggdrasil. All the way down. Maximum spinach. Cause all I do is spin, spin, spin no matter what. here? I don't see anything. I mean, there's Sigard. Yagmasta. Where did you go while you were so busy? International goodwill visit with the Thames? Uh-huh. Whatever. Now about those supplies for the submarine. Oh, let me see. Order an additional 16... Order from where? There's no FedEx in this world, Bart. Yes, sir. And why are you not ordering more depth charges? So I think we need to find Ellie. That is what I believe. That suddenly reminded me of Dragon Age. But I believe... Do I? Why? It seems I do. And you're like, what the hell? You seen Ellie? Young master, I heard all about it. National amnesty with the Thames? Indeed. How may I be of service? Nothing. You can tell me... You hope you can be of no service again? I have never watched Gurren Lagann. I've heard of it. I am terrible about watching things. I will tell you that right now. I am. A lot of people are like, have you seen this anime? And basically the answer is always no. Hey, Hammer. Where is this place? I never heard of the Thames before. You lived in a prison. That girl had the eyes of a prisoner. Are you saying that you are attracted to her, or... That's a pretty vague statement, my friend. Yep, we found her. What's up, Martin? Eh? Huh? Hey, miss. I heard you got caught. Are you okay? Easy, Marshall. It's just a Solarian girl. You don't need to bark. It's an animal, so it can't help it. By the way, the first mate wants to see you. Ah? Oh, I see. Sorry. I was like, Elle better not break that dog's neck. Listen to me, y'all. This is sabotage. Ellie? Faye? Why would they install that button? That button does not feel like it should... I'm sure she just, like, overloaded the power or something. Ellie? I knew it was all along. This mole's a mole? What word is that supposed to be? This doll's a mole? Damn, what the hell did she do? What am I gonna do about it? Satan will fix it. Doc, what is this? Wait, do not worry about her. So I think this is our priority. There. How is this? You gotta be a lot smarter than that to break something Satan's around to fix. Or Hyuga. I'm so glad his name is Satan, not Hyuga in this game. I don't get it. So when I saw her up there, she didn't have the eyes of a traitor. She was given some strong hypnosis. Hypnosis? It is a special hypnotism that makes a person behave in a pre-programmed way. A special condition serves as a switch to act. Until then, no strange behavior can be detected. She looked strange when coming out of the medical room, so I followed her. Interesting. A gangster's female companion. Or a prostitute. I'm going to assume he means... I don't know, Bart could actually mean either definition there. Satan, if you thought it was suspicious, you should have stopped her. Well, you forcibly stopped the behavior while imprinting. Occasionally it destroys the mind. But it is true I reacted a little late. Why is it sparky? But what's going on? Master, have you done it again? It may take a while to fix it. Did she do this? Hypnosis. Man, that's pretty damn underhanded, even for Solaris. It broke again just after getting restored. What am I going to do? I'm running for it. I don't want to deal with this. Oh. It depends. There are some nonsensical awesomeness that, if the awesomeness overcomes the nonsensicalness, then yes. There are some things, like, I could never get into Aqua Teen Hunger Force because the nonsensicalness overwhelmed the awesomeness for me, and I was like, this is just, the whole premise is just dumb. So it depends. Anyhow, we'll take him to the medical room first. Faye, go to the room when you are done here. Only don't worry, the hypnotist must have been a good one. There are no mental scars. How the hell does Satan know that? She's unconscious. How could he possibly say what her mental state is? Okay, so we need to go to the hospital. Hospital. Oh, okay. That's weird. I had never seen her straight on from that angle. I'm like, where did the rest of her outfit go? No, she's still wearing it. That's weird. They actually gave her another... Ellie, is she alright? So he was able to get up just now. How in the world did I get here? Ellie. Young master, Barrow's picked up a huge gear. He's headed right for us. What? Them again? That shape looks like... Alright. I owe so much to the Thames, I can't let them return to a battlefield. Launch the Yggdrasil immediately. We'll go out in our gears. Faye, Satan, I'm counting on you. Wait. Ellie should rest here. We will. Wait. So I came here this all happened. This is my responsibility, so let me go too. What the hell are you talking about? Don't you remember what you just did? Young one. Ellie, our trust in you depends on this battle. For your honor, you should fight. But Satan, Young one, please, trust Ellie this time. Ellie, if you try anything suspicious, I will be the one to shoot you. Is that clear? Yes. Is that okay with you, young one? Alright. Faye, Ellie, let's go. I hope I refueled. This is going to be a much bigger battle than before. I'm not healed. Well, we're going to try this, and if we die, we will reload from the last save. In which case, we will definitely refuel before then. If you hadn't been around, I'll never forgive you. You... Here they come. Hey, that's... Fire sword! Wild smile. Five damage? Wow. Zero damage. She really likes using this ability. Wrap up. Man, she's going through magic like she's got some. Arrgh. She's not doing that much damage, though. That's good. $15 whole damage. That was worth. Ripper! She even dodged that? Holy crap. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That's obviously not the fight then. Level up. Appearance is definitely the Mirage. The Mirage just seems sleek and awesome. As far as abilities, probably Bart's. Just because Wild Smile is the only one whose abilities I actually use. She doesn't know when to quit. What? Hello. Is it what I think it is? Miang. Is that him? Yes. He's the black you in the center there. Right. I've got him. I have been looking for you, my arch-rival. You... I hereby name you mid-boss. Well, I mean, that's the problem, though, because their fighting style and actual abilities aren't theirs. They're their pilots. You know, Faye's one fights like Faye. So it's like, that's not really a fair question. It's like, it's basically asking which fighting style I like. Now, granted, which fighting style I like Faye's the best because he does freaking raging demons. This is Masatsu. Matatsu? I forget. I see you have a different machine. So what happened to your other gear? What are you talking about? Not to matter. At any rate, until I eliminate you, there'll never be any light for me. Ow! 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 Okay, this is fake. Wild Smile. Oh, damn! I didn't realize there were two of them. Well, if I can, like... How do I target the other one? I would like to target Miang. Apparently I'm not allowed to. $800 damage from that? Dude! What the hell? Ow! Stop being a jerk! 700 health back. Can you cast that on me, please? No, 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 none of that. No. No! Okay, good. Yes, hit people who aren't her. Beat Serpent! Reppa! No, not her, not her, not her. You jerk ass. Well, I mean, I can't just stand here. Apparently, I just need to stand there. Cody, don't tell me! Let me run into stuff. This is a blind run for a reason. Thankfully, I didn't see that. Oh, it's still doing that? I thought since he attacked, it would be over. Well, at what point do I get to attack again? Yeah, oh, that's... It's really frustrating when people are like, warn you not to do stuff, and you're like, man, just let me run into it. If I go through multiple attempts and I don't figure it out, but seriously, I mean, now that I've done that, how long does that go on for? What do I do? I guess I defend, but damn. Uh, 25, okay, that one. I know when I was playing Legend of Dragoon, there's a point where there's a specific battle, and I'm not going to say which one in case you haven't played it, but you have to specifically not go into Dragoon form. And as soon as I lost the first time, people were like, you can't go Dragoon form in that battle. I'm like, shut the hell up. Damn. You gotta let me, like, you know, fail at least twice before you start helping. But no, I'm not mad at you. I'm just FYI for the future. For the future. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and... That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Apparently I need to go into the gear shop. Thought I did it from here. Okay, let me leave. Bum 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 ba da ba da dum. So that way I'm not going in damage. That will help to begin with. And just to make sure there is nothing else I can do, V8 2000, Brig 6400. Yeah, you're fine. I'm not... Like I said, thankfully, A, I'd figured it out before I saw your message, and B, your message didn't affect anything. Wait, what the hell? What is this? It's the same for everyone, but do my gears use ammo now? Where's this coming from? Oh! Yeah, I think I want this. Electric damage down. So this thing does electric damage, right? I think it does. Well, now I'm going to just completely destroy this, because now it's super easy. So gear options. Oh, oops. How much does it use? Does it say? Yeah, I'm gonna try. I mean, I bought it now, and so I'm going to give it a shot. And a D circuit. And I can't equip the other one because I'm not... She's not in the party right now. Cool beans. Here we go. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. I have a feeling at the end of this... Ooh, I don't know, actually. Never mind. I was going to say at the end of this, we're going to make that ship surface as it tries to escape, and then our captain friend is going to use his gun that he had installed and actually cripple it. I was going to say sink it, but I don't feel like we can actually kill Ramses here. We've only fought him once, and it definitely seems like he needs more build-up for the final battle. But yeah, that's what... I guess I just have to defend while he's doing that. Will it tell me when it turns off and I can hurt him again? Because that was what killed me. She had frame hit points 10? I didn't know that. I wish this told me how much it actually used, so I could make an informed decision, but it does not. Do I want to tip that you don't know whether it will work? Huh. Well, that's a dilly of a pickle. I guess so. He definitely did last time, James. So, I disagree with that. Because that's why I actually used it towards the end, and I was like, oh, he's got his stance up. That means that it must be over. It was not over. Wind Sword, that's new. I mean, it did look like I could still use ether attacks on him just fine. Really, that one missed? Stop doing that over and over again. Come on. Come on. How do you miss with the attack that basically can't miss? An Earth Sword, you should have used that last time. Are you freaking kidding me? Can someone hit her? There's Faye being a hero. Okay, there goes that. Now we go under the sea. We got a lot of clubs. They've got a subterranean land. Why do you always show freaking ads? Ruin my jokes. Yang, is that him? So, does Ramses think I'm, Gra? Graf, that's his name, Graf. Jeez, I don't feel like that's doing any less damage, even though I halved water damage, so maybe that's not a water damage. That was his... Damn it! I didn't think it was his turn yet. It says it's an electric attack, but man, is it doing just as much damage as it did before. God damn it! I wish you would better identify which person I'm on. And now I turned her freaking booster off because I couldn't tell which one I was on. Okay, this is Faye. At least the one that does all the damage hasn't gotten interrupted. Like, the high show, I totally kind of understand why it doesn't, but it's the same damage both times. Is that all you have to give? Well, too bad. No matter what, I can't let you live. Sorry. It looks like I may have won the battle. Now for the coup de grace. Faye! That's what I expected her to do last time. Error. Who the... Did he not know who she was? I mean, that's not a secret ability she has. It's something you gave her. I almost had him. Damn it. We have to retreat, Miang. I don't know. Oh, that's not Satan. I don't know. For now, he's on life support. You mean, he will be alright? Huh, guarantee nothing. I don't know why he's like this in the first place. It's my fault. Then there's hope at the infirmary in the Ethos headquarters. Faye, can you say Faye? I can't guarantee it. We're taking him to Ethos headquarters hospital. Then could we save him? I think he'd be most probably pull through alright. Fortunately, ordinary citizens are only allowed to the main hall at the Ethos headquarters. You'd have to become a monk or introduced by someone in the Ethos. Ah, I just remembered. I heard that the Atoners of Sin, are coming to Thanos from the Ethos, coming to the Thames from the Ethos headquarters. What purpose do such Atone from the Ethos have here? They're coming here to do some kind of investigation. Atone? What are they? Well, they're religious people from Ethos, who cleanse away the reapers or the wells that appear here in Aveh. I still think I feel like the, Phase Gear is going to be involved in that. Well, why don't we ask them? I'll ask if they can help us, but I don't know if they will. I guess there's no harm in asking, though. Alright, well, let's go look for them. I'll go with Faye. The life support machine onto the Yggdrasil. Bart and Ellie, you two go look for the Atone. I wonder why Satan is avoiding the Atone. They're obviously, I mean, it seems like he is very intentionally like, I'm going to go get out of here before they find me. Because again, notice, his question was, why would they be here? Not, oh, they can save Faye? This doc's a joke. Hey, your drunk dad left. The black wind howls. Now, I have a problem with that. The screw elevator. The screw elevator is located on the very side of the ship, and that there's doors on all sides of it. You dug the other areas aboard the Thames without the intercom. Yeah, I know. I remember seeing a high top. Oh, yeah, I already talked about this. The Atones. Oh, those guys were here earlier? They left saying they had to go investigate something. Might be on the deck near the supply entrance. Go ahead and save now that I got past that battle. And go ahead and save in second slot. Why? James. It's coming, James. Second slot, that way I have a save where Faye is not present. Because I have a feeling that would be a fairly momentous occasion. Because, yeah, if I'm facing this way, there are definitely places where you can get off that are facing the other way. Oh, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Because anything above here is just built into the tower anyway, so I guess it's not that implausible. I guess. I hadn't talked to these guys before. Here we go. So where are these guys? Why do you guys have like a hobo can going? I don't remember that thing being up there. So my question is, now that I know there is another treasure... So I thought I'd found that. Obviously not. Obviously it just keeps moving. But where does it go? Here it comes. It goes up right there. So how can I get on top of these crates? I am starting to find out the answer is I don't really care. Keep going, man. Keep on that way. Move. Damn it, sir. Come on. I'm trying to use this kid as a step stool. It's not working. Okay, don't care. Ran out of cares. So I don't see them here. They said they were near the exit of the supply place. Cody, you always ask questions that there's no possible way I can answer. That is too big a question, sir. Actually, you know what? I think it would be I think it'd be better if you were just like, hey, which, if you could have two characters meet, which characters do you think would be interesting? Because the way you phrase it is like, okay, you can have two characters meet, but you only get to pick once. Of all of gaming, which two characters would be best? I'm like, holy crap! No, I can't think about everyone all right now. Are you mad, sir? But which character do I think would be interesting? I didn't mean to get back here. I'm still trying to think of a good answer, though. Because I really liked when Sophie and Jade met in Zestiria. Okay, I don't think they're here. I don't think these Ethos guys are here. That's where I am right now. Well, that is nowhere near the supply entrance. Why did they tell me to come to the supply entrance? It's a completely different area. They lied to me. Edtone? I saw him earlier, but he left. Really? Where did they go? I don't know. What are you doing, Margie? Hi, Bart. I just heard from Zidane. I was also looking for Atone. This person seen that Atone before. Really? They quit wrestling? But Bart, look! The hell? If you wouldn't resist, I could sell you for more. What are you doing? What? Who are you? Just out the brow, why don't we sell you off? What? You want some? Come get some, you losers. What the? Where do we randomly get slavers on the ship from? What are you doing? Wait, this guy's... Josiah. What do you think you're doing? Don't. I like his face. What? Wait. Shut up, you dog of Solaris. A carbine rifle. That gun technique. You must be Josiah. No, Josiah. You are misunderstanding. You always rush into things. She was only helping the girl. What? But kiss and talker. Is that you, Hyuga? That is one of the creepiest children I have ever seen. Yeah, I know. Primera. My misunderstanding. Sorry, young lady. Please, stand up. Looks like you were just trying to help. That's what she says. Sorry about the misunderstanding. This is Primera, my daughter. Call me Jesse. It's enough little brats call me Josiah. Does she talk into your thoughts? She says thank you. Something happened to her and she hasn't spoken since then. Is this the girl that brought about your shotgun wedding? That's a damn rude thing to ask. Look how old she is. Primera's my second child. The other kid's already 16. Please excuse me. How is your wife? She's dead. I wasn't even there for her when she died. I see. Well, then what are you doing here? I gotta go shopping sometime. Besides, my son has some unsavory business in this area. That Atone you were looking for has just arrived. Is this your son? Is your son Atone? What? Where? Is the reason why. So, somehow, we need your help. God, everyone that's important has such striking eyes in this game. I see. Quit beating around the bush and just help. Father? And Prem too. This is my son, Billy. Where have you been until now? Things are pretty serious at the headquarters. What do you mean, serious? What's wrong with going out shopping with my daughter? I don't know the details, but you have been labeled an undesirable element. What did you do this time? Fight? Gamble? Go after someone's wife again? That's just a rumor about me. Rumor. Don't you be believing that. Ever since you went into the ethos, you become such a stiff. Okay, I'm already really liking this relationship between the two of them. It's kind of awesome. This lady prevented Primera from getting kidnapped. Why don't you just help out? Well, can we get an introduction to the ethos then? You're kind of talking to one. Oh, yes. Please excuse my rudeness. I didn't know you saved my sister. Let me contact the medical department at my headquarters. I have other matters I must attend to now. Considering I am not only a priest, but also an Atone. So I can't make any promises. But you'll introduce us? Yes. Let's stop by Ethos headquarters after this. A priest and... What is an Atone? Is anyone like... I know it's an order in the Ethos, but they have not told me anything about it. A priest and an Atone at the same time. Isn't that unusual? The Ethos are obviously very different from my Nisan sect. You're Nisan? Oh, are you from Nisan? Yes, I'm Marguerite. Nice to meet you, Father. The pleasure is mine. I wonder if he knows that she's the revered mother there. I've never had a proper chance to speak to others about their religions. Can we talk later? Sure, that is fine. But I can't take that much time. I'm a little busy right now. Marguerite. Where have I heard that name before? Forget about it. Relax. I came here to talk about the ethos, so let's get moving. What an impolite fellow. You should learn to speak a little more politely. Well, everyone, I'll go tell the ethos headquarters that you're coming. When you've taken care of business, taken care of business. I know, let's go. Hey, Billy, I got some business to take care of. You going back to the headquarters? Can you take Primera back to the Bright House for me? Alright. Let's go, Prem. It depends if it's a spoiler or not. If it's just like the Atone is the like religious wing of the ethos or something, you can tell me that. But if it actually has to do with spoilers, you know, and it's going to be plot relevant what they are, then don't tell me. Alright, well, I gotta get going. Later, Yuga. I know I'll be seeing you around. Who knows? Well, whatever. See you ladies later. Didn't even say bye to Bart. It never changes. Sagad says he would be done with the Yggdrasil soon. Oh, really? Alright, this time we can really leave port. We're returning to Aveh? Are you kidding? I gotta take care of Faye first. And that's a smart aleck kid said he introduced to the ethos. So I guess we'll just have to go to the ethos headquarters then. Thank you. I'll have to get thanked by you. That's right, Ellie. Yes, you're right. And yeah, that's the thing. You know, when it's background information about the world that doesn't, you know, like a decent question. You know, just use Final Fantasy VII example, just because Final Fantasy VII is like the most famous RPG that's ever been. If I was like, so what is Soldier? I don't get what Soldier is. You know, it would not be a spoiler at all to be like, oh, well, Soldier is, you know, the Shinnok Corporation made a group of really elite fighters that are able to use, able to be imbued with magic, and they're Soldier. You know, like, that would not be a spoiler, because that's not plot relevant. That just helps you kind of understand the world better. But, you know, to be like, oh yeah, Soldier's this elite organization, and Cloud thinks he's part of it, but he's really just deluding himself. He was never part of Soldier. That would massively be a spoiler. So don't say that part. If I spoil something, I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do for this place. Because they definitely completely saved my bacon. You know, for free. Except for the fact they tried to kidnap someone, which was freaking weird. I don't know what that was about. Alright, and it is a little bit early, but I feel like this is a really good time to end the stream. I feel like we're finishing up with the Thames section, and we're about to leave and go to the Ethos headquarters, which sort of feels like its own chapter, if you will. So this feels like a really appropriate place to end, and I've talked about it before. This game wears me out way more than any other game I stream, so it is not at all unusual for my brain to just be cooking by the end of a stream. I'm just like, oh my god. So, I'm going to go ahead and end here. I will join you next week when we will go to Ethos headquarters. This game is really... I can see now why people, when I was in the sewers, they were like, oh my god. You, like, stopped right before the game really started. So, I'm glad that you guys drugged me back, kicking and screaming. See you next time, guys. Wow, I've been playing this for almost 27 hours. Whew, it's an RPG, alright. The best answer I have for your question, it would be really interesting, I think, to have a meeting between, say, like, wait, did your question specifically talk about video game characters? Two games, okay. I think it would be really, really interesting to have a meeting between, say, like, Rain and someone like, what is her name? The, like, grandmotherly mage from Dragon Age. Because the two systems of magic they're from are completely different, but they're both experts in their magic. And it doesn't obviously have to be a world where both sides of magic worked. It would just be fascinating to watch them compare notes, talk about, you know... And they're both healers, but they're both healers that aren't really, like, clerical. I think it'd be really interesting to watch that. Wynn, I think her name is. Rain and Wynn. Anyway, I will end the stream here. I will see you next Saturday where I continue this. Tomorrow, of course, I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles X. And... on Wednesday, I talked about this earlier, but just to confirm it is happening. Where'd it go? And I'll skip ahead slightly, because you don't need to, like, listen to the whole song. It's somewhere.
Shepard!
Reapers are still out there. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
I will show you true power.
We need a leader. And surround them with the brightest, the toughest, the deadliest allies we can find.
Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action.
Attacking the Collectors would require passing through the Omega-4 relay. No ship has ever returned from doing so.
The team will have to be strong. Their resolve unquestionable.
No more running, and no more waiting.
Here they come! Suppressing fire! Hold the
If
door!
we don't stop the Collectors, if we don't end it here and now, nobody else will. It's that simple. Let's go.